tomatoes are in season, I love to use them as much as possible. Today I will share with you how to create an exotic dish with tomatoes that will impress your family and friends. Grilled tomatoes with herb and cheese topping. Ripe tomatoes are transformed into a luscious side dish when topped with breadcrumbs, cheese, herbs, olives and baked to perfection. To make our grilled tomatoes, the ingredients we require are nice luscious red round tomatoes, a fourth of a cup cheese, 3 to 4 tablespoons of chopped black olives, a fourth of a cup breadcrumbs, 2 to 3 teaspoons of olive oil, salt and pepper to taste, and about a teaspoon of oregano or Italian seasoning. We'll start by preparing the topping for the grilled tomatoes. So take your breadcrumbs, olives, salt, pepper, seasoning, give it a good stir and then add the cheese. Mix it all in well so the salt is evenly distributed, like so, and then just set it aside. Now I just want to tell you a little thing about the tomatoes. Use round tomatoes like these versus these. These are hybrid tomatoes and these are what is called as desi or country tomatoes. The reason we need to use round tomatoes are so that it sits in the pan when we put the topping. If you put this kind of a tomato, it will kind of just roll around. So you need to be careful that you use round tomatoes. So we'll start by cutting the tomatoes in half. Now you see these are a little juicy, so what you need to do is just lightly squeeze it to remove any excess moisture. If there's too much of moisture in the tomatoes, what happens is it will kind of fall flat. So it needs to be a little fleshy. So do this to all the tomatoes. So all our tomatoes have been cut. Take the dish that you're going to be making it in. Place some foil. The reason we place the foil is so that it catches any of the extra cheese or butter or anything and it won't burn the pan. Then lightly brush some oil onto the foil and a little bit on the tomatoes as well. Don't need to be perfect, just make sure that there's a coating of oil. And then take the stuffing or the topping that we had made, place it on top, create a nice big mound, be generous so that it will taste really nice when you put it in the oven. So now we will bake this in an oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 230 degrees. Our tomatoes have come out of the oven and they're ready to be plated. So gently lift them up and place them in your serving platter. Just look how gorgeous these are. Perfect. A delicious and healthy side dish recipe, these grilled tomatoes with cheese go with just about anything. Take advantage of those summer fresh tomatoes and try this dish out today.